And Merry Christmas to everyone. This is Stephen, the channeler.
And this is Stephanie. Welcome.
And we are here for a very special Blessings from the Dragon on Christmas Eve. And we are very happy to be here with whoever has the time to join us. I know many are with their families, and that is A-OK with us. We are just getting ready for a gathering of our own here. We're going to have some friends over, including someone in our neighborhood who has a crystal skull about the size of a very large beach ball, or even larger than that.
Bigger?
Yeah. So we have some interesting characters in our neighborhood, and we have some very interdimensional, multi-dimensional friends coming by for a friend's Christmas kind of thing. We're staying put because we have a blizzard coming in, and it should hit sometime tonight, and hopefully we'll have a white Christmas tomorrow. So anyway, welcome to everyone. It is Christmas Eve, 2025, December 24th, 2025. And tomorrow will be a very special 2025 on the 25th. So hopefully everyone will mark that day. It's a beautiful time of the year, regardless of your traditions that you subscribe to, or festivals or holidays that you observe, and we just take all of these as an excuse to gather with loved ones, friends, compatriots, people who are like-minded, other fellow light workers, dragon keepers, all of this. So we are using this opportunity to gather and very happy to be here with you. You are part of our tribe, we might say, fellow light workers and people who work with the dragon energies, people who are aware of the ascension, and it's really good to be gathering with you all here. Some quick little announcements before we do our shout-outs. Let's see, the Dragon Energies Level 2 will be starting on January 4th. So if you've taken or are taking the Dragon Energies Level 1 class, please join us with that, because the next time we offer this advanced class won't be until April. So this is your opportunity, and the sign-ups are on the website. So that class is filling up. Please join us there if you have the Level 1 prerequisite by the time that class starts. And we are happy to announce that we're getting very close to the full pre-order status for our Oracle deck physical version. And so if you'd like to join the pre-order on that and get in on that first order, please do. And the link to that is also on our website, Jadon Se, JADONSE.com. We just had an interview with Vivienne Chauvet and her group, and that was really fun. She had her audience ask questions of Jadon Se, and we went into channel and had fun with that. And that's a post on our YouTube channel if you want to watch that video. The link is there. And what else? I think that's about it. As you know, our app version of the Oracle deck is available on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Just do a search for Golden Dragon Oracle deck, and you should be able to find it. Makes a good Christmas gift. Hint, hint. And okay, what else? Stephanie, do you have anything else?
Not anything right now.
Okay, good. Well, thank you all for joining. Let's give some shout outs here. Let's see, we are joining today from Mount Shasta, California area, under the shadow of the mountain. And we say Merry Christmas to you. And we see Stephanie's mom in North Bend, Oregon. Hi, Mom.
Yes, hello.
And we have someone from Holland joining today. We have Groves, Texas joining, and Long Island, New York, Folsom, California. Merry Christmas to all of you. And yeah, it's really kind of great to see a gathering. I guess those of you are possibly waiting for family to arrive and able to tune in. Thank you for joining. Or if you don't have any gatherings, this is your gathering, and we are very honored to have you with us for our little Christmas gathering. Thailand is in the house. We have Amsterdam, Netherlands in the house. Merry Christmas from Woodstock, Georgia. Beautiful. Do you feel everyone kind of tuning in here? It's wonderful to have the tribe here, at least some representatives. Our little hound is, our little mini wolf is saying, I'm here too. So the canines are represented here. And we have a couple felines in the house, but they don't seem to have any interest in this gathering. So they're adding their presence by snoring somewhere in the corner. Okay, we have South Africa in the house. Beautiful. And okay, well, as everyone is joining, we will just go ahead and Tyrol, Austria is in the house, the Alps. Wonderful. And Rumi the poet, aka a little poodle / Shih Tzu, a little pup, is on Stephanie's lap. He's taking interest in this gathering today, so he's very present. And one of these days we'll post a little photo of the little schnipper. And okay, very good. While we're waiting for everyone else to join, welcome to everyone. We are going to go ahead and go into channel and see what Jadon Se has to say on Christmas Eve 2025. I am Jadon Se, Golden Dragon of the Third Arc of Consciousness, and this is a very special gathering of blessings from the dragon. It is, in your way of reckoning, Christmas Eve, your December 24th, in the year 2025. A beautiful year, dear ones, coming to a close, and so many energies shifting as it does in such a beautiful way. Yes, dear ones, there is so much to celebrate, so much to be grateful for coming through this year of transformation. Let us just first call in Master Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, this beautiful ascended couple, let us say, these ascended masters here to join us for your Christmas Eve. We understand that this is not the actual birthday of your Master Yeshua. However, so many traditions celebrate and mark this beautiful birth upon your Gaia on this day. And so we welcome in Master Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. Welcome to you, dear masters. Yes, they are holding hands and smiling and making their presence felt here. Do you feel it? If you can feel them, ask them to come closer. Welcome them closer, dear ones. For both have brought this beautiful balance of masculine and divine masculine and divine feminine energies into this gathering. And it is that very balance of the divine energies that we are celebrating today. For these energies are coming back into balance in this your Gaia at this time, at this moment of your now. This is the greatest celebration one could ask for the times of darkness and density were mostly dark and dense due to this imbalance. Let us say that the beautiful rebalancing of this is the prerequisite for the golden age that is dawning here at this time on this your Gaia. Dear ones, let us express gratitude for having come this far, having survived, let us say, through these times. And yes, dear ones, it is so beautiful that many of you have come to understand what this balance truly means and why this is such a great blessing, dear ones. For, dear ones, when we are each in our own balance of inward and outward, yin and yang, masculine and feminine, it is with your heart and mind in unison and your beautiful outward expressions and inward feelings and experiences and experiences in balance, dear ones, that so much is possible, so many blessings, the greatest good in the eyes of the highest divine, let us say, are possible. Beautiful, dear ones. We love having you here with us at this time on your Gaia, and during this time, let us just say that The energies are perfect for you to build your dreams, for you to, let us use the language of the day, to manifest what you need. Not always exactly what you want. Sometimes what we think we want is not exactly what is right in our highest timeline for the greater good. And so we are celebrating that what is in our highest, greatest good is in alignment, let us say. Yes, dear ones, the flow is set up for this. And because of this, each of you is capable of calling in your highest, greatest good, building your dreams, so to speak. And because of this, it is we are here gathered in order to bring a greater blessing of aligning not only our energies and our, let us say, hopes and dreams, desires, all of this. We are also lining this up with a great opening of our hearts. Yes, dear ones, open your hearts. Open each of our hearts, and we ask Master Yeshua and Mary Magdalene to help us, to hold our hands, so to speak, those of us who offer our hands out. Please take our hands and help us to open our hearts, dear ones. This is not a religious gathering. It is a celebration of the ascended masters, the guides and spirits, and yes, dragons and angels, and all of the beings who have lovingly helped guide us to this moment of now. And those of you who are religious, we recognize and respect each one of your belief systems. We are not here to push any one certain belief. We are just here to add to this. Each of us in our own loving way, adding unto this. Yes, dear ones, all are welcomed here and all are cherished. Every single one of your lives matters greatly, more than you can know, and your blessings, your understandings, your gifts, your belief systems, even your religious doctrines, all of these, dear ones, can at times serve the highest, greatest good. And so we welcome each and every one of you exactly as you are. Dear ones, let us each, in our own way, ask for an opening of our hearts. And as we open our hearts, for it is love. It is love that makes everything possible, dear ones. Without this, nothing, no thing, no experience, no even inexperience is possible. It is love that enables all of this. Our highest, greatest good, our stories, even our darker, traumatic times, all of the lessons and gifts of our beingness come through love. Yes, dear ones. Because of this, this opening of the heart, it is only then that we are ready for more. It is only through the alignments within and without, our full beingness coming to be aligned with the greater good, the highest good in the eyes of the highest divine, and each of you carrying your own understanding of who and what that is, or how that works, or how the halls of eternity work, let us say. It is because of your inner alignments with this that you are ready for more blessings, that you are welcoming, we are all welcoming our highest, greatest good. We are welcoming in and ushering in, dear ones, the golden age. Yes, dear ones, thanks be to all of you who have made this possible, for you are in your own special way resonating with what is necessary to align to this greater golden age that is dawning and is here, dear ones. You are the early adopters, so to speak. Beautiful. We thank you all for gathering here, and for this we are asking for a silent and beautiful blessing from all of the ascended masters, guides, and angels, the dragon realms, the realms of the magical creatures and beings and elementals, your beautiful Gaia. We all ask for you to come into alignment for a great blessing. And as you are able to receive this blessing, let it be given to you in exactly the way that is appropriate for your beliefs and understandings, for the openness and state of your heart, your beingness. Let this be a blessing of light, for there are none gathered here who reject the light. It is light that, and love that, and truth that bless us each, dear ones. Let us all align ourselves, our inner beingness and our outer expression of self with this light and love, the truth of you, your greater story, the story of you, dear ones. You are blessed beyond your knowing, and this blessing is magnifying at this time. This will be, let us say, a silent blessing. Let us just have a moment where each of us aligns with this within. There is nothing wrong with the sound system here. This is just a quick moment of silence for this blessing. Deke ashka ea kaleeli, kudi arye yashke, ostika adkashta kieta, dundishtaka kiyalakasta, ostia kiyele kiyalake, ostike yelake. And feel, dear ones, feel this blessing upon you, for it is your heart's alignment that allows blessings in and allows them to flow through your beingness, your story. Let us always remember to keep our hearts open, even when there are unpleasant experiences, and we feel we need to guard ourselves somewhat. Let us have an openness to our heart, not an openness to let any negativity in, an openness to let the light and blessings of your greater being flow, and even bless difficult times. Dear ones, your Master Yeshua was born into a very difficult time, a time of deep darkness and density. Let us say it was a top-down patriarchal system that was highly oppressive, and there were armies and troops enforcing the will of an emperor, and this top-down patriarchy trying to pose as divinity, these emperors thinking they were gods, and forcing their ways upon those present on this your beautiful Gaia. And your Master Yeshua and his beloved, the Mary Magdalene, came with their hands held, clasped together, to show what it is for a balance to come back to humanity, the balance that allowed for the blessings of the heart. For this your Master Yeshua, his greatest teaching was love. And your Mary Magdalene, her greatest teaching was that you can just exude this love and broadcast it from your heart. You do not need to speak with a loud voice. You do not need to preach in the wilderness or to the masses. Just the simple presence of love. Yes, dear ones, many of you are giving your greatest, highest service in seeming silence. It is not a silence truly, for your mere presence upon this your Gaia is of service. Dear ones, those of you who are bringing the divine feminine, you do not need to speak loudly or to be noticed in a crowd, so to speak. You are grounding this love with your very beingness, your blazing heart, so to speak. For when your hearts come online, it is not always the humans around you that notice. Many times it is the animals and the wind, the clouds, the sunshine carries a new vibration of love. Light codes upon the waters. Dear ones, it is not necessary to speak with a loud voice to be of service. It is not necessary to, let us say, perform some service here on your Gaia, to have some sort of YouTube channel or some sort of preaching, or let us say, it is not even necessary to go hither and thither and to do this grid work and work the dragon lines. Dear ones, your presence here on this, your world, adds to this story in a way that is full of love and beingness, joy. Yes, every time your eyes sparkle with joy, every time you flash that smile of yours, every time you hum or sing to the waters or to the earth or to the sky or to the stars, dear ones, you are showering great blessings upon this your existence, your experience and your experiences, your inner world, your outer world. Your presence here matters. And dear ones, this is the gift of the divine feminine. It is the gift of shining from within, shining. Yes, dear ones, it is not an outward force. It is a presence that opens up a flow inward and outward. It is so beautiful, dear ones. This divine feminine energy, when it unites with the divine masculine, and their hands link up, let us say, your master Yeshua and your Mary Magdalene, beautiful ascended masters, it is when they unite, it is the union of this that is the Sacred Heart, dear ones, that you hear of from time to time. This is not a religious Sacred Heart. This is a symbol of deep blessing in spirit, and can be embraced by anyone of any creed, of any belief system. Dear ones, open that Sacred Heart of yours by balancing your masculine, your feminine, and inviting both of these beautiful blessing energies to unite into one. The one, the eternal one. Yes, dear ones. The realms of eternity ring with this union. This is what is meant by the Holy Spirit in so many traditions, the whole I Spirit, the Kutatha Chaitanya, this beautiful awakening, this ascendancy into the Christ consciousness. It is this beingness, this one, this corridor that opens in your very beingness, the Christ within. For the Christ was not only your Master Yeshua, the Christ was the union of your Master Yeshua and your Mary Magdalene. The truly divine hand is the one that clasps in union, holding hands, the masculine and the feminine united in a beautiful light of love. Dear ones, we sense that some of you are feeling that this is a little too religious, so we will drop some of this and just say that the one Spirit, the one presence that shines through you, your own story, can align with this energy in your own way, in your own understanding. We recognize your understanding, your truth, what you bring to this, your presence. We recognize this, and dear ones, each of you has a heart that is shining. Each of you has eyes that sparkle with joy and truth, and let us just say that your presence is the presence of the divine in your own beautiful way. So we embrace all of you, all of your understandings, all of your stories. Your beingness is so necessary to the completion of love. Dear ones, this is what makes the halls of eternity sparkle and ring and filled with music of the spheres, so to speak. Your presence, your love, your hearts, all of you precious, dear ones. Dear ones, we thank you for your gathering here. It means more than you know. you have what you need, and your needs are being met. Your hearts are opening, and you are ready for more. Your highest, greatest good, this golden age coming in because of your presence, your contributions. This is a time where, let us say, the eternity and the divine realms bow down to you. Your love matters, your story matters, and your beingness here is not coincidental. It is not just forming out of chaos. No, dear ones, your spirit guided you to be here at this time, in this moment of now, and it is so much of a gift to the halls of eternity. Let us just say that each of you is having your feet washed by beings that would make you faint if you were able to see their full presence. Just feel your feet being washed at this time for you and the journey that you have traveled to come to this moment of now is being honored. Ritually, if you wish, figuratively, however it is correct for you to receive this, it is happening for you right now. For some of you, this is a clearing of karma. For some of you, this is a washing away of, let us say, guilt or shame or burdens that you have carried. For some of you, it is simply a blessing of recognition for the journey that has led you to this moment of now. A great storied journey. Yes, dear ones. Feel this. Feel the fingers of the divine lovingly washing your feet, your proverbial feet, the steps you have taken, lovingly celebrating you. Yes, dear ones, the story of you is worthy of celebration. It is worthy of great cherishing in the halls of eternity, the halls of records, all of this, dear ones. You are celebrated. And for those of you who can hear with sensitivity, there is a music, a singing around the cosmos for your being here right now. And those who you love, let us include your loved ones, your friends, your family, your ancestors, your beloved saints and masters, your beloved prophets or guides or magical creatures, your beloved dragons, unicorns, and magical beings, the fairy folk, all who are present, who are precious to you, dear ones. We celebrate these as well. We thank and give gratitude for all of the love that has brought us to this moment right now. Dear ones, this is a gushy, touchy-feely sort of blessing today, and it is beautiful for those of you who are able to let this in, dear ones. Take it in if you can. You are being celebrated in ways that you may not even know, dear ones. And let us extend this celebration to those others who are gathered here, and to those around this your beautiful Gaia, other gatherings of light workers and dragon keepers and beautiful anyone who is meditating for the highest, greatest good. Those of you who are tuning in on this your Christmas Eve to the energies of love, the energies of spirit. Let us give thanks for all of those who are opening to this. And let us extend a global blessing to them. For when you give a blessing out to those around you, it is, let us say, echoed back as well. Let us bless all of those, not only those whose hearts are opened. Let us bless those who are having difficulties or are in some state of suffering or grief or guilt or shame or trauma. Let us bless them. Let us open our hearts and let Gaia extend this blessing through the dragon lines, the crystalline grid of this beautiful world, the human field of beingness and bless the animals as well, and all who have suffered or are suffering. We give you an extra blessing. Let there be miracles for you. Let there be sudden boon of gratitude and understanding and compassion and depth and service and miracles. Let us bring miracles to those who are in need. Yes, we call this in. Dear host of the divine, in whatever form you take, the dragons, the angels, the guides, the ascended masters, our star families, come and bless those who are suffering on this world. Let us bring an end to the suffering. Let us close the chapter on the age of darkness and separation, so-called separation. Let us end this illusion of separation and bring unity and love, kindness. Let us fill those around the world right now, even those who may be closed to this message, just in whatever way they are open. Let some kindness and love enter into their field, into the beingness of every beautiful being and spirit present on this your Gaia, in this your moment of now. Be loved. You are beloved, and you are important. Your stories matter. We love you. We send blessings to all. Feel this, dear ones. Feel this blessing reaching into places that seem dusty, dark, full of cobwebs. Those who think they have been forgotten, you have not been forgotten. None are forgotten. None are truly alone. It is only your awareness that makes it seem like you are alone at times. Beautiful, dear ones, do you feel this? As you open to bless others, it reverberates and it echoes around this beautiful blue shining sphere, this Gaia. Let this Gaia ring like a bell. Gaia, if it is for your highest, greatest good, we give a blessing that can ring to everyone here. Let us ring this bell. It is like a bong, a gong of beautiful. It is like the bell tolls for the beginning of this golden age. Let the bells ring, a jubilee, let us say, a jubilant ringing. Let us celebrate, dear ones, the coming of a golden age. Let every tree in the forest ring with this. Let every mountain ring, every cloud resonate with this ringing. Bong. Yes, dear ones, it is like this beautiful blue sphere is a bell in celebration of the golden age. Beautiful, dear ones. Many of you are feeling this. It is ringing through your beingness, and it is ringing out into the cosmos through the star rivers, to the star families, many of them smiling upon us right now, adding their joy, their blessings, their jubilation for this transformation of your Gaia. You have come through so much. This story of this beautiful world. Let us say the ascension is a journey of smiles, a journey of radiance, a journey of greater and greater blessings, a greater story, an explosion of creativity, dear ones. Every time there is some sort of renaissance of humanity, those of you who have had your creativity pent up inside of you, it just blossoms forth like a force, dear ones. It is the beauty of your own creativity comes forth like a flower after these buds being closed for so long, and these seeds growing during the deep snows of the darkest winter. It is time for these flowerings to burst forth, a great explosion of creativity, like fields of flowers blooming, showing their beautiful colors and their fragrance upon the wind. Each of you, it is a time to take up your creativity. It is a time for this to flower forth and blossom forth. Beautiful, dear ones. There's so many words from this dragon. It is, let us bring in the rest of this tribe, and let us bring in your thoughts, your blessings, anything you wish to add to this. Please put this in your uppercase characters on this, your beautiful chat here, and your Stephanie will add her blessings and give voice to your blessings and your thoughts, and please bring whatever it is you wish to add to this out into your gathering here. Every one of you matters so much, and your voices at this time, your thoughts, they matter as well. We welcome them. Dear ones, we are so grateful that you are here. It is deep gratitude coming from this, your beautiful realms of the dragons, shining through this cosmic golden dragon. A further blessing from the realms of the dragons. Thank you for joining us. And we welcome your thoughts. We welcome your feelings, your own blessings. Please bring them to us at this time. We welcome them.
Okay, I see your question. Okay. So great Stever 4430. Why the blue sphere for the golden age? Does the color represent something? I saw a portal orb in that color not long ago, which triggered an awakening.
Dear ones, the blue sphere is your Gaia. This beautiful shining blue sphere is your world. She is resonating with so many deep and different shades of blue. It is dazzling to this dragon's beautiful cosmic eyes. It is, let us just say, if your Gaia were a gem, she would be a sparkling sapphire. Beauty beyond compare. She goes back and forth between sapphire energies and aquamarine and these beautiful shades of blue, and of course her forests are green, and her dawns and sunrises and sunsets are golden and pink and all of the colors of the rainbow, of course. However, there is a reason why most will agree that the skies are predominantly blue and that your oceans are predominantly blue. It is this beautiful blue sphere of Gaia that we are celebrating for this golden age. Dear ones, do you not love this Gaia? Who can resist falling in love with the beauty of this beautiful world, shining with all of her creatures and plants and waters and skies and mountains and forests and kelp forests and coral reefs? And is it not a beautiful artwork of the divine expressing through a world, and such a unique and beautiful world? She is this spirit, Gaia, Pachamama, this beautiful being who shines upon each of you, each of us, with such love, such patience and wisdom. You know how many insults that she has just taken and given back smiles and blessings in return. It is so beautiful. She is, let us say, the quintessence of compassion and abundance. She is so present and so aware of each of you. This is why the blue sphere, golden, and for this golden age, it represents one of the most beautiful spirits that you have a relationship with, dear ones. And it does trigger awakenings. The more you delve into this, the more awakenings you have.
And greatest ever, 4430. What kind of dragon is Jadon Se? Cosmic golden dragon? Okay, what does that mean?
Dear ones, when you ask what kind of dragon this or that dragon is, there is already a misunderstanding, for dragon energies express in varieties of different ways with different beings and beingnesses, and when you try to single out a dragon and say, what kind of dragon are you? You are labeling kind of dragon. It is like you are trying to take put them into a dragon tribe that is with a tribe within a tribe within a tribe. And what kind of eyes do you have? You have your kind of eyes, dear one. And if I said, what kind of a human are you? Would it not be a little, you'd be a little taken aback. What do you mean, what kind of a human I am? Are you being racist? Are you trying to label me? Or what do you mean by that? And dear one, this dragon will not take offense to the question. It is just that when you ask what kind of dragon is a cosmic golden dragon, let us just say that there are many ways to describe this dragon in this moment of now. You might say that I wear bodies like I wear a wardrobe of clothes, and one of my favorite bodies is the cosmic golden body, or one of my cosmic golden bodies, and it is for you. You might say that this dragon could only be seen if you are looking at galaxies as about the size of your smallest fingernail, or even smaller than this, and you would have to be this large to even gaze upon this dragon in any meaningful way. And if you are able to see this golden cosmic dragon from that viewpoint, it would look like a golden energy swirling around, let us say encapsulating the cosmos, so to speak. And if you are able to even step even into a larger body and see me from there, you would see what seems to be a dragon-like shape, and sometimes looking like nebulous wispy energies and auroras, and sometimes looking solid and glistening with beautiful scintillating metallic looking scales, so to speak. And you would see this beautiful mostly golden radiance around this dragon, and it would be recognizable as a dragon form, this swirling body, let us say, and wings, and yes, some arms and legs that would be recognizable, and a beautiful, let us say, spine running up and down, the spines of my beingness. And then you would see this set of eyes that would be, each eye would be greater than many galaxies, and combined into, let us say, universal groups of energies that would, if you are able to grow large enough to look into these eyes, they would look like dragon eyes that would seem somewhat familiar. And these dragon eyes would have three colors that are predominant. In the beginning, in the middle, where you would say that there are pupils that are not cat-like, they are not circular like human pupils, they are more like the shape of a very ornate H, like your capital letter H, but you would have to go further than just a simple H and make it very ornate looking, and little designs within designs. You might say a fractal design in this letter H, and closest to this great pupil you would see a golden color, a beautiful golden color that becomes sort of a greenish, and then towards the outer edges a bluish green, and then it would around the rims of the eyes circle back around to that golden color again. And so you can imagine these great cosmic eyes like this, and these pupils the size of the letter H, universes could pass through them. And this is one way of seeing me. I could also be about the size of Doberman Pinscher on your planet, and just a beautiful, glimmering, shimmering golden dragon. I can appear to you like this, or even you might look into a goldfish bowl and see a goldfish that suddenly morphed into a golden dragon swimming around in this little fish bowl. And dear ones, I can appear any way that is appropriate to you. Do you feel this now, dear ones? This is a golden cosmic dragon. And what does it mean? Well, that depends on who you ask.
Okay. I see Emily 2225 has a question. I want to further bless the flowing waters of Gaia from the babbling brooks of the roaring rapids. Let all our love flow through.
Dear ones, yes, add your blessings, add these visuals, these creative flourishes, for each of you can add your own creativity to any blessings, and it becomes even more potent with that. This is what is meant by an explosion of creativity, a flourishing of creativity. The more you bless this, your Gaia, and all of her inhabitants, and all spirits here and observing life upon Gaia, the more you add your signature vibration, so to speak, your presence to this moment of now on this your world. This is a beautiful blessing. Flowing waters of Gaia, babbling brooks, roaring rapids. Yes, dear ones, let your love flow through. Beautiful.
Moondall's art. Can you talk about the center of the earth? Are there dragons there?
Dear ones, the center of the earth, let it be somewhat of a mystery to you, for do you even know the center of your own beingness? Now there is a question. What is the center of your beingness like? The center of this, your Gaia, and let us just say that there are many stories, each of them true in their own way, about the hollow earth and about even the flat earth, for those of you who wish to explore that line of stories. Let us just say that every earth that any human can imagine does exist in the realms of eternity, and you can go and visit this. If you wish to see in your own story an earth that has that is this flat disk with an ice barrier around it, and the continents within this ice barrier, then you can see this earth if that is your choice. If you wish to see this earth as the way it has been taught to you in your school, of this rocky world that has this nickel iron core at the center, followed by a magma mantle, this hot mantle around it, and crusty surface, you can see the world this way, where there are just energies and heat in the inside of the earth. And you can see the earth as a hollow earth, dear ones, with entry points in the north and south pole, and also little entry points in different places like your island of Malta, and let us say under the Giza Plateau, and other entrances to this inner world where the ant people of your Hopi Indians ushered them into the inner worlds. And you can see a world full of giants and beautiful beings and star beings even living inside of this, with inner oceans and inner continents and inner forests, and an inner central sun shining as brightly as the sun of your outer world. And dear ones, you can visit any of these worlds, and yes, Gaia is all of this and more. And if you can imagine even grander and greater realms within your inner earth, they are there for your exploration as well. Beautiful beings, your Agartha cities, and shining cities within, and a starport, you might say, where beings throughout the cosmos, they just go right past the outer world and into this beautiful inner world and gather within. Dear ones, all of this and more is true. Each of you feel into your own stories of Gaia, and illustrate them yourselves, dear ones. Anything you can imagine and then some is there for you. Are there
I don't see any questions right now or anything.
Very good. This is a beautiful gathering of beings, and you can add your creative flourishes to what you see in this your Gaia. And many of you have, let us say, visions of things like the inner earth, or visions of elementals, beings, magical creatures in the forest, and none of these are lies, dear ones, unless you are speaking falsehood that you know to be somewhat deceptive. Each of your inner visions, inner sight, your imaginations are real on some level for you. So if you create stories of the inner world, they are real somewhere in the cosmos.
Greatest ever 4430. Advice, tips for 2026, a general blessing, and are there any potent months, cycles, events to look forward to?
Dear ones, if you think of your 2025 as a year of transformation, let us just say you ain't seen nothing yet. There have been many transformations in your 2025. If you rewind your proverbial playhead back to the January of 2025 and play it in your inner library all the way through, you will realize that at the beginning of 2025, the world that you thought that you recognized as the world is no longer. So many things have changed. So many structures have fallen away or are crumbling. So many systems of oppression or enslavement or control are dropping away. So many, let us say, deceptions and corruptions being exposed, and so many of these exposures leading to shifts and changes. Well, dear ones, if your 2025 was, let us say, a year of transformation wherein hidden truths were exposed, let us say, and come to light, disclosures, so to speak. Yes, dear ones, many, many awakenings have happened on this planet during your 2025. What you might have considered to be normies, people who seem to have just taken the narrative at face value and thought the world was exactly as they were taught it was. So many of those have opened new eyes, fresh eyes, to what is really happening. And dear ones, because of this, because of the shift of consciousness of humanity writ large, great transformations are on the horizon. And let us just say, for those of you who can take a fresh look around, you will see so much has shifted under your very feet, and perhaps it was not as grandly spoken about. These disclosures, so to speak, are not being cried from the rooftops. They are being whispered about and spoken about behind the scenes. And let us just say, look around, you will see cold fusion is now in production, being rolled out. What does this do for humanity? Well, just think about that one alone. Cold fusion is confirmed in your society. Just look at this right now and think about this and dream. What does this mean for 2026? There is a company claiming that they have sustained cold fusion and they are commercializing it and rolling it out. This is only one thing that has come to light in your 2025 that has earth-shaking ramifications for the human civilization. Just imagine oil falling away, becoming completely irrelevant, and imagine everything that comes with that, all of the strife and the wars and the squabbling over oil just simply vanishing and being left behind, forgotten in the past, left in the dust of history. And this is only one, dear one. So many revelations have come to pass in your 2025 that are now, let us say, recognized officially or recognized by greater society as truth. This is only one example, and because of this, you ain't seen nothing yet. 2026 this is the year where star travel becomes a reality. Yes, dear ones, you in the coming months will begin to see that it is possible to get on a ship and leave this world and go on a vacation somewhere off-world, so to speak. Whether or not this comes to pass for each of you in your, let us say, daily lives is a choice for each of you. Do you not realize you get to choose the speed at which all of this unfolds? You choose the world where, and fill in the blanks. And each of you in your own belief system and structure will see a world that mirrors what you choose. I choose the world where this fusion power rolls out slowly, and at first it just becomes free energy in our households, and the end of bills the way that we see them, and an abundance that comes with this. I choose the world where this rolls out slowly and not jarringly, or there are those of you who are champing at the bit to just rush out into star travel and jump into a Star Trek-like universe. I choose the world where this rolls out quickly and star travel is announced, and we find out there are already hotels on the moon, or the moons of Jupiter, and I wish to go and have a vacation there. I choose the world where this occurs. Dear ones, you will see things roll out much more quickly if this is the world you choose. There are so many, let us say, potential 2026s for each of you, and it is for each of you with ease and grace to explore them with your creativity, with your willingness, or also with, if you wish to take it with a slow pace and ease and grace. Let this unfold slowly and not too jarringly for me. I do not wish for change to be abrupt, and so each of you can call in the world you choose and live in it. It is quite that simple. And what cycles and events to look forward to? Well, those are of your choosing, dear ones. I choose the world where this happens in your, let us say, month of April, or month of March. I choose the world where official disclosure happens, and some mothership comes full of Pleiadians, beautiful star brothers and sisters who lovingly welcome us into a galactic federation, one of love and light and openness and non-interference. And you can choose the world that you wish to step into, dear ones. This is 5D. This is ascension, and what ascension looks like. I choose the world where, and then you go and live in it. Dear ones, that is ascension. Do this at your own pace, for each of you will see it unfold in your own way.
You'll have to read it from over there. For some reason, it's not coming.
Dear ones, let us say some technological glitch has happened so that our little live stream chat is not updating the way we like it to. So we will read it from the chat. We are reading, let us say, we are reading this one that says, Helion Energy is another one. Chairman of the board Sam Altman, inertial confinement fusion reactors developed by Lockheed Skunk Works. Yes, dear ones, one of your beautiful beings on this your Gaia called in, let us say, a change of ownership at Lockheed Skunk Works, and the quote-unquote white hats took over this conglomeration of companies and has been now using it to roll out beautiful abundance for humanity, for the good of all. And yes, the dark ones who were selfishly running these companies have departed thanks to the creativity of one of your beings here on this your world. The white hats have your skunk works, and it is yes, rolling out beautiful free energies and abundant energies coming to pass. Dear ones, it will if you wish it to work with ease and grace. Your Stephen had a dream, a very vivid dream, where he was installing smart meters on every house, taking off the old smart meters, you might call them so-called smart meters, taking those off and putting on something new. Oh, and the little hound is very excited about this idea. No, this little hound wants to get out and chase a bird in the yard. And your Stephen saw that he was installing in this reality these smart meters with a little star in each one of them, and saying to each homeowner, this is free. We owe this to you. And once I install it, you will never pay for a power bill again. This is only phase one, where we leverage the appliances that are already in your house. With this little device that goes on your house and will power them with abundant energy that costs you nothing from here on out. And people were so happy. You mean I'll never pay another power bill again? Yes, that is the case. You mean I'll have free energy? I can heat my house, do whatever I wish, run anything for free? Yes, that is the case. This and even more. And so your Stephen is calling in the world where this happens. And this is the way it comes with ease and grace in phases. First we upgrade this on the house, and then new appliances show up, new ideas, new vehicles, new each of you can call in this golden age with whatever pace you wish, and it will be so for you. This is how it works, dear ones. Yes, there are many of these. If you look now with fresh eyes, so much is coming to light. Many of you think, where is this golden age? I do not see it. You are not looking closely enough, dear ones. It is there. Your financial system is now a brand new one. It is, the switches have been thrown. The old system is gone. Your old Swift based systems and credit card based systems and old banks, your old fiat currency is even gone. It is not the same anymore, and you just have not caught up to the changes that have occurred yet. They have not been widely announced. It is, let us say, for you to look for the changes now, to see them, to create them, to call them in. You have that ability, dear ones. And you can also do this with ease and grace. If change happens too quickly for you, slow it down for you. No one is forcing you into this golden age any quicker than you are ready. We have a question here. When will the solar flash take place? And will there be a world where beings live in harmony with everyone and the dragons be there? Dear ones, let us just say there are many of you are very creative and have created this story of this solar flash, and so therefore it is a real thing. There is a timeline for that. There is a story for that to unfold. And this solar flash, in this story, there are actually several stories of what the solar flash is and what it does. And this dragon, let us say, acknowledges each of these stories as truth, and because of that, you get to choose which solar flash you wish to experience, if any. No one is forcing you to experience this, and if you choose this storyline where this solar flash happens and it wakes up certain aspects of your dormant DNA and so-called superpowers come online, or telepathy, perhaps the ability to fly, or use your mind to move objects or walk through walls, or whatever it is. Dear ones, it is for each of you to decide what this solar flash means and what it does for you, what it wakens within you. And some may return to the 6D or 5D experiences immediately, or even 8 or 9D experiences right in the moment of this flash. Be reunited with yourselves in these realities. If that is your choice, some of you will not even notice. It'll just be almost like a flash of a camera went off, and it didn't seem like anything changed. And it is up to each of you, dear ones. Do you not see? Nothing is forced upon you. These happenings will not happen from the outside in. They will be mirrored for what you carry within you. And this is how the universe works. The outside mirrors what is already within you. So just what is it that you are adopting? Get used to saying, I choose the world where. And as you choose this world, this is the world that you are co-creating and bringing about. So if you choose the world where this solar flash happens and suddenly beings, their DNA comes online, and many of you awaken to greater gifts and understandings, then then so it is. This is how things are. From here on out, for those of you who are ready for this, many of you will just fall back into old habits and say, no, these are just stories and this is not for me. I choose the world where just cold fusion is announced and maybe some new vehicles or new abundance of technologies or free energy. This is fine as well. Dear ones, you can call in whatever level of change you wish at the pace that you wish. This is how it works, dear ones. Let us say, well, looks like our little chat has caught up somehow. Stephen, I call in this future ZPE for all and clean water fountains all over the world. Beautiful. This is beautiful. If you would care to expound on what ZPE is for those who cannot decode that, I will not decode it for you. It is for you to say if you wish. Dear ones, many of you have beautiful blessings. Unleash the dragons. Let us unleash the love-based, heart-based, benevolent dragons who are here to uplift. Yes, dear ones, let us unleash the beings, any beings that are here for our highest good in the eyes of the highest divine, and for each of us, for the story that we are most comfortable with. If you are comfortable with many dragons coming all at once, then let that be so for you. Dear ones, yes, 0 point energy, this so-called free energy, let us just say that the cosmos is full of abundant energy. It has been held back from you on purpose and used against you somewhat to keep you in check and keep humanity controlled, doled out, almost rationed out. It is very much like you are in a warehouse of some of the most beautiful foods, so many abundant foods, and they are only giving out crackers and saying this is all that you get and this is all we can afford to give you right now. And some of you are awakening to the greater grand warehouse that extends for maybe 30 miles in each direction, full of beautiful foods that have been withheld. It is like these energies you have been given and charged large amounts of your life force and money for have been used to control, and this is falling away with the abundance of energy, this so-called 0 point energy. Yes, dear ones, it is available right now. It is present. It is simply for you to decide how quickly it is rolled out. And as you see it rolling out that way, you choose this world, then you will act appropriately to demand it be rolled out in the right way. It is for you to stand up and call it in. I choose the world where free, abundant energy is rolled out, and it is recognized that our life force has been stolen from us for this energy, so therefore it is owed to us and then some. I do not need to pay anything for this. It is owed to me and then some. I call in the world where this happens, and dear ones, you will see it. The more you call in this world where, fill in the blanks, the more it will come. And the only thing standing between you and seeing this world is where you do not give yourself permission for some reason, or your belief structure is not flexible enough to see this world, or you are holding yourself back for some reason, or you do not feel you are worthy, or something like this. Any internal blockages are all that is keeping you from seeing these beautiful realities. They can happen in your 2026, or some of you want to see it unfold a little more slowly with ease and grace. Maybe it will be in your 2028 or whatever. It is for each of you to decide the pace at which things change. Nothing will be forced upon each of you, dear ones. Could I wake up in a parallel universe where all of these problems we have these days are not so, and we have a beautiful world where everyone uses their own magic for the betterment of, or for the better in unity? Yes, dear one. The only thing keeping you from waking up into this world is you. The only, let us just say, your insperience needs to shift to welcome this in. Your inner beingness, your belief structures, your feeling of worthiness, your feeling of what is possible or impossible, your belief structures, your religious structures, all of these, let us say, gestalts of beingness within you, these ways of seeing the world will need to shift, and it can become ungrounding if too much change happens too quickly. So let us do this with ease and grace, each in their own way, in their own capacity, what feels most graceful and comfortable for you. Let the change, the pace of this change, be natural for each of you. And this is the good news of this golden age. All of this is available to you to claim it as you feel is correct for you. Jadon Se, bless us for this Christmas with you, love for us, with your love for us, I think is what you mean. And dear one, I think that this blessing has already occurred. Let us just echo it once again. All of the love and blessings that came earlier in this live stream, let them be amplified times 3 right now. Beautiful. I am deeply grateful, honored, and joyful to be amongst you all in service to love. Yes, dear ones, this is the way to be. Thank you so much, Nazia, for showing us how to do this. Gratitude, being honored and joyful to be amongst those who you love, and in service to love. This is beautiful wisdom in this one comment right here, like a roadmap to the golden age. Gratitude, honoring those around you, being joyful to be amongst everyone, and in service to love. Do you see this one sentence being a roadmap? It is so beautiful, dear ones. We are at 1222, and this is a beautiful time for us to close. We started at your 1111, and now we are at 1222 in your Pacific time. It is so wonderful to have you with us all, and let us close on that thought, being deeply grateful, honored, and joyful to be amongst each of you, and in service to love. Let this be the thought that we close this with. Thank you all for being here, and again, thank you to each of you for calling in the beautiful guides and masters, angels, beings, your Yeshua and your Mary Magdalene, joining us amongst all of the magical beings, elementals, star families. We are indeed in a host of love, loving kindness, beings that know that we are on this path of this golden age and see the best for each of us. Let us walk deeply in gratitude like this. Dear ones, thank you for joining us, and thank you to the dearest Stephanie for being here, bringing your energies and holding your divine feminine love. It means a lot, dear ones.
Thank you.
Be well, and Merry Christmas to all. Let us shower all around us with this love and be in service to love. Yes, dear ones, be well.